turned off my audio because I don't want this mission to get me demonetized. Just turn master volume down to 0 and that's all I need, right? Time for whispers in the walls. Told this will take 15 minutes, so that means I gotta basically stall for about an hour and 45 minutes after. Do I need my strongest gear, or can I just use any gear? Fair. I haven't streamed at all today, which is probably stupid. Would have been smarter for me to get on early and stream early. Today was fairly slow. Tomorrow I'll try to stream earlier. Because today I just, started streaming when the kids got home. Yeah, I heard. Letting Ziggy unlearn. I'm looking at sand particles while I can only assume a giant robot from Transformers talks to me. I think. I don't know. Either that or a guy gargling about 5 sets of human testicles. Why am I human again? I'm human again. What, is that a fucking cell phone? This is Warframe. The hell is going on? Who is this jackass? Who is Dr. Intrati? Give me a lore dump. Orkin mad scientist? Because that's what I'm seeing technology-wise. Or the Intrati, not the Orkin. He picked up the book. You picked up the box. I came. No one's gonna get that reference. Pinhead? So why does this book do what it does? It's just a book. He's aggressively stroking that cat. Now he's going to sleep? Question mark. His friend's sad he's going to sleep? His friend just struck, yeah, quiet whispering, but they don't speak. And then it looks like his friend just smacked the box with a hammer.
My lonely vigil is over. Allow me to know, and on no account, wake the family. Despite their conflicts, they sleep in peace. But a solitary dream claims guides me.
What would happen if I woke the family?
You must understand. Constructs cannot dream. And yet, I have. In my dream, one single name repeats. Kalimos. The memory surface, long locked away. This was no dream, Tenno. It was a precept. The Kalimos sequence.
I can still hear voices, I just can't hear the music. No, I can still sort of hear the music.
I must fulfill this
Like the
golden
ambiance, but not the
precept.
actual music.
The Kalimos sequence has begun, and it cannot be undone.
How strong is the book? Okay.
I have one responsibility in the Kalimos sequence. Awaken the sleeper. But I cannot do it alone. Please, assist me once more. I fear we are off the edge of the lab, and into the domain of monsters. Master Entrati never completed his final project, the vessels. The sequence dictates they cannot awaken before the sleeper does. Do you hear that? Let us hope the sleeper is untroubled by such strangeness. Find them.
I zoned out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know who these people are. The robot, I know who he is, but I know who Lloyd is. I just don't know who the Streeper is, or the whatever sequence, why I care. There are vampires in Warframe now? Well, the lore just got thicker. Both versions, the goofball and the serious one.
Random things, still faithfully following Master Entrati's last command. To defend. Show mercy, Tenno. And them.
There's a human Lloyd? That's him? So what, he transfers consciousness to a robot? Why?
Master Entrati called it the Void Tongue. He feared it was meaningless, and feared more that it was not. like a diary to Master Entrati. His grimoire. No doubt it holds the secrets of the vessels and of the Kalimo sequence. Take it, Tenno.
Okay. I take book now, I guess.
The grimoire is very active. It is reading.
Oh my god, I'm a wizard! Fuck you want? You did go to school, yeah, but there's gotta be some chores done first. Help the other kids straighten up the house.
I confess it galls me to
Anything
see
that needs
a
cleaned,
pendulum of
go.
knowledge used as a weapon. But means must. We need be in no doubt of your skill at any rate.
This book is so good. This is without mods. Can you put mods on the book? Why does the book do more damage than my primary shotgun that has full mods? Just the way it is. Not shit. It's really good. It can kill even like level 80s to 90s. For some reason the book just does equal damage to it on this particular mission, which I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you. The fragmented tide.
I ask too much of you, Tenno. These horrors must be stopped.
What are these things?
If these fragments were to you,
They're legs and arms. I'm scared.
destroy them swiftly, Tenno.
Does the book ever need to reload? Where's that noise again? Is that him sleeping? Is that his snoring noises? Because if that's his snoring noises, someone get this man a frickin' mouth guard. I'm gonna give this guy a mouth guard.
A trap? Master Entrati jealously protected his most adored possessions, be they objects or people. Come, the sleeper awaits.
I'm awakening someone. I awakened a guy with gray hair and a beard. What about the other guy?
The Kalimo sequence has begun? Did he send you? Is he? No. No, of course he didn't. That would be impossible.
This is, well, Lloyd, the original. All emotional centers very much intact. Did you have a good sleep?
Ah, the helpful necroloid my Albrecht made, so that I might have assistance and company. Perhaps that made it easier for him to leave. Resume your duties, construct.
Resume your duties, construct.
Please, follow me.
This is a Tenno, an orphan of the void, continuing the struggle our master abandoned.
A tenor.
That guy's a douche pickle to Lloyd.
Presumably.
But he is Lloyd? Why is Lloyd an asshole to himself?
So,
Why is Lloyd an asshole to himself?
it's just a memory now.
don't get it. So why did he turn himself into a robot, go to sleep, and then wake himself up later? Why is there even a protocol for this, and what is the protocol doing? Why does the guy who got put in the smashed coffin look like the main character from Watchdog, just with longer nails?
Darker times. Though Master Entrati always hoped the awaited operator would be able to understand them.
You know what I mean, Bryson? The guy who got put in the smashed coffin looks a lot like, you know...
An incomplete experiment.
Yeah, but it's also the design of said military cap and trench coat makes him look stupid similar.
Albrecht left a great deal incomplete. The vessels are unfinished.
That's fine, but you need to do other things. Besides that, the house needs to be straightened up before I let you on. Shoo.
Barely. The sequence dictates I am to wait for their operator. Clearly that cannot be you.
Oh, it can be. Tenno, Master Entrati's grimoire suggests you are the key. That colorless antique there? Use it.
Interesting computer hacking. I didn't hold it the whole time. I had to let go of it and hold it in certain spaces. Did I just transfer my consciousness to the big robot?
The transference stream. It's being diverted.
I'll skip the cinematic then. Okay, now I just look like Raiden.
Please note, payment processing systems are powered. All ticketing stations are cash only.
Have they just like ripped off a bunch of games? Watch Dogs, fucking Raiden. What's next? Am I gonna see Kirby? Great.
Feels like there's someone in my head.
Are we inside the vampire dude's body? Or his brain? Where are we? Who are we?
Find that Dr. Entrati bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's
The
Eve.
robot? Why?
They found me. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Entrati. Follow him into hell if you have to.
Did we just call the subway? What do you mean survive? What if I don't want to survive?
Coming up to midnight, folks. Is your PC ready for the new millennium? Or are you one of the Swiss arm takers who can tell this so-called Y2K event?
Is this before the Earth got fracked? How back in time? How far back in time are we right now? I'm not hearing any lyrics or the music associated with this fight, so I'd assume it's free of copyright. Okay. Here. What am I? I'm an Excalibur. Do you know I was an Excalibur? The true strongest Warframe. These are like lumps of flesh with TVs stuck to them. Alright, Raiden, what now? We collapse, I guess that's what. Is that how the memory is supposed to go? So inside the memory of a giant robot. Whose consciousness was inside the giant robot, though?
You are late.
We're in the consciousness of someone that dipshit killed, right? Right? Or is that just a creepy fucking smile he gave me at the end of that cutscene? Your guy has the face of a child predator.
So, Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway! Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur overloaded your connection. Unfortunately for Albrecht's cherished POM 2, not as future-proof as the label claimed. Alas. The murmur. They're attacking the sensory network I installed. Our eyes and ears. To arms, Tenno! Play the warrior, and leave the tactics to me.
Why do I want to kick in his face? This asshole with the glasses. The original Lloyd is a prick.
Be with the family. They must be kept in the state of ignorance to which my Albrecht so wisely consigned them.
But Yes, I see. Until we meet again, Tenno.
He insulted his copy, but he's also insulting me, and he's super fucking annoying to be around. Which slot is the book in? The book is a secondary? And it does that much damage. As a secondary. Well, I don't.
crawl away in shame too if I'd done what Lloyd did. Doesn't that grimoire feel a little light?
Why have you chatted with Ghost version of me?
To destroy our auditory and visual sensors. In all the time I have been asleep, they have never once been so bold. Ignore the caveat, Henry. If Albrecht ever understood their babble, he never
The book's been nerfed. Now the book don't do any damage.
After all those years of silently floating, something has changed them, stirred them up. The necromancs never could be compelled to attack the murderer. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifferents and himself. A theory he was reluctant to confirm. There is a defense system of sorts. Gather enough of the floating phosphine glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect. A fallback system, in case the promised operator never showed.
Am I not supposed to be able to kill enemies? What am I doing? I just defend it? Okay. No, I'm not having troubles doing that. I was having troubles figuring out what I was supposed to be doing. The guy said something about collecting organs, so I thought the timer on screen was to collect said organs.
Shifting focus. Get to the victory. Look at them. The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference. Albrecht once thought the Carvia should have been destroyed. Failures all. But he briefly showed reluctance. And I saw no reason to punish them for his negligence. I saw off Dranham's thumbs. I beat back the infested. And by the void I shall see the end of these monstrosities.
So why has the book been nerfed all of a sudden? Like in the beginning of the mission, it did like 2,000 something damage. Now it's just 22.
yourself down, Tenno. We are still alive. Rejoin me, and the Kalimo sequence may proceed.
God, I'm damn near falling asleep. Holy shit. I'm cold. I have to get off to watch some TV, because honestly, today might have just been a bad day to stream. So what are these damn animal talking creature things?
You're right, Fish. Lloyd could never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
If the Kavia have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them. Promise or no promise? It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the Netracells. You do understand that accessing a Netracell without a key glyph is completely impossible? A key glyph? So, the Kavia have provided the very item we require. Very well. Proceed to the Netracell at your own risk, Tenno. That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you're on your own.
Huh.
Key glyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
Void enemies will implode with void energy. Uh-oh. This wind is a fucking shadow version of me or the man in the walls or whatever the fuck his name.
These things lying around
Since when can you do that?
abandoned.
You are his demon, not mine. I won't listen. My apologies, Tenno. I shall refrain from further outbursts.
I have a lot of questions. What the fuck is this Warframe? Who the fuck is Pablo? I'm not gonna lie, it's a fun mission. Fun story missions, you know. Grimoire is cool, really fun weapon. It would just, you know, I like to feel like someone just didn't force me to smoke about 9 blunts and then play through a sci-fi game. I feel high. Strange feeling. My entire brain's gone numb. What now? We can do these missions together? What do you get for doing them? Oh yeah, the hammer that guy used to smash the coffin. I wonder if that's stronger than my Archititron hammer.
There, a Netracell. Albrecht has stored all manner of sentimental old junk in these. Insert the keyclip. The Netracell's security apparatus is diligent. That door won't open while it can sense the murmur nearby. So eliminate them. Necromites! The lab's automated systems are trying to lock down the Netracell. Their only option is to destroy.
This Necromite drone takes forever to destroy. If I did destroy the Necromite drone to continue. I would do that if this drone wasn't, I don't know, fucking indestructible. Britain. How do I destroy this drone? I hit it. It has damage numbers. Not very high damage numbers, but damage numbers. I'm using a different weapon. How much health does this thing have? Well, I'm doing about 10,000 damage in total and still not killing it, so I'm thinking I bugged something. And direct impacting it with a shotgun. It's taking damage. Another one. Done.
Sardonic aloofness. I was a fool not to see the resemblance before.
That's it right there. Too slow. Close the door. Thank you. See you, kid. I wonder if there's a way to, like, I don't know, get a secondary that specifically just debuffs the enemy and makes my primary do more damage. You said the knocker? What does it do exactly? Debuffing wise?
should've left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it.
It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it. Fuck you.
Return to me with the bolt, Tenno.
I'm not picking at shit, you little fucking goblin fuck. Get out of my brain and get out of my walls. This is boring. Thought Shadow Money Wizard Gang would have been more fun. No! You really thought this would be higher quality. Shadow Money Wizard Gang's fucking boring.
Thank you. A moment, please. Would you do the honors?
Arthur, Tenno, forgive me. I need Lloyd to understand why I had to leave without him. Why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone. And why I could never say the words he so needed to hear. If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory, Lloyd would never have been safe from him. You know of what I speak. And so I retreated to the only place in history where that entity could not easily follow, to draw his greedy eye away from Lloyd. Tenno, I require your trust. Craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in the computer's memory. Complete the Kalemos sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right, find me.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you, Albrecht. If something mattered, he'd have found a way. It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
Albanaric's blueprint. I'm gonna mod the shit out of this grimoire real quick. Yeah, the damage went down from when I used it, and that first mission's probably just like an intro to get you hooked. And they beat the shit out of you because the weapon's Garbo. Well, it's Garbo at base form. It's probably good once I slap some mods on it. Like, I don't know, multi-shot. Multi-shot to double its damage. Gunslinger, since it has infinite ammo, just make it fire faster. Crit chance. Hornet strike. Pathogen rounds. Convulsion. Wow, I'd have to reset this thing a few times to get it to what I need it to. Dang, that's fine, I guess. Does this thing do any damage? It does electricity, so I'll make it do corrosive, unless there's a better electric type damage that I can do besides corrosive. Corrosive will just armor strip, right? Well, now it does 4,000 damage. What is a radial attack? Oh, so it's better if I don't aim at the enemies directly? Direct damage with this thing is not good. I know, but even after putting the mods on, the AoE is like 4,700, but the regular damage is 600. Whatever.
Ordis has been getting tired of waiting patiently.
Tick-tock, kiddo. You don't want to be late again, do you?
Two minutes. Complete now.
The Jahu Gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us.
You have to make something like that in this mission? But I just made it, and it said 2 minutes 10 seconds.
Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away, he may not have cared for your safety. If that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately. Now, activate it.
At last! If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic. Come on then, bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
The fish is talking.
Identify yourself.
I have 8 shots of alcoholic,
Figure it out.
Chalk. How are you? I'm doing great, RGB. Little, lay off the booze a little bit, man. You seem to be,
Who's a clever little air breather?
you seem to be incapable of speaking.
What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally
No, I'm fine.
get
All right.
this interminable process over with?
Albrecht used you to get the Cavia woods, just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
So,
Why am I talking to a fish?
here we are then, the best of what's left. Clearly, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then.
How long were you streaming for? About an hour.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in this sequence?
Indeed we have. Oh, come, Lloyd. It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spare the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are herald.
So,
Talk? I can talk. Hey, hey! Oh, Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
Papa is gone. We could all be gone too. In an instant. Like, we have to keep quiet.
Okay.
I like the turkey's voice though. That's pretty funny. That damn bird's voice is pretty funny. The bird is annoying, but it's annoying in a claptrap sort of sense.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the indifferences corrupting touch reach us...
Annoying, but if the game didn't have claptrap, you'd be just as bored as I was. You ever played pre-sequel as claptrap? It's kind of fun.
In this patch, before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno, there is some truth to what the fish says. That page was the last.
Alright, let's see what this modded grimoire... Oh, okay, now that I've modded the grimoire, it actually slaps.
Since I had no interest in reading endless
Hell yeah.
I hid it away instead.
Now I'm having fun.
But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
If I were to reset this thing, I bet I can get its damage even higher. Something about having a really high damage secondary makes me pretty happy. Face my book reading, you little shits! Shadow Money Wizard Gang!
So long as the indifference is missing a digit, it is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask me, old tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
tenor fish. Their strands of cry are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it.
I like the infinite ammo. I just want to get the fire rate even higher. Although increasing the multi-shot and then the fire rate was a very good idea. Turn the book into a shotgun. I do wish this thing was for the main slot though. Because if they could have just given it more damage and then made it a main slot weapon, I would have been pretty happy with that. Although an infinite ammo book is pretty cool. Even I would assume books have infinite ammo to begin with though. Right, Bryson? You would assume the same thing, that books have infinite ammo? I'm accidentally completing one of the radio ladies missions. I'm killing 30x in this. Hey, a cyan star popped up on one of my missions. This book's good luck.
blocks away from an extinction grim, black, and final. If you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page.
No, you don't. You know, I was watching some Smitty, and I got a really, really weird ad. You guys, I'm surprised this actually passed YouTube's checklist, because YouTube's very strict about who they let post ads on their shit, especially given the context of some of the ads. So I'll do it like this. I'll leave it up to you guys to guess what the ad is about, but I'll give you the first few seconds of it. Okay? Ready? Put those man grippers away. What was it an ad for?
It was a long walk towards competence, but here you are. Now please, the page.
Saw it on a Smitty video, by the way.
You give me the page instead, kiddo. Consider it part of our deal.
You want me to tell you? I was barely listening. Shadow Man was talking to me again. Did you guess? Do you want to know? It was an adult toy for guys.
It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word.
I'm not a goddamn pervert, Bryson. I just find it surprising that I was watching frickin' YouTube on Smitty's channel, watching the new Party Animals video, and that shit showed up.
We are undone. We've been rumbled.
I don't know. YouTube's very strict about that sort of thing. They wouldn't allow someone like that to run an ad service on their shit. On top of that, I was watching Party Animals with my little brother Xander in the room. That's the first time I've ever heard of them streaming that sort of ad then, because that was the first time I'd ever run into that ad. I usually get ad for one of the three things, Ben. Cars/trucks, because I'm a dude and apparently I need an ad for that every 5 seconds. Food, and video games.
Tenno, are you there? Oh, thank Void. Listen, the moment
Trucks
that
are
goes with your
American.
extraction jump,
That's why you get an ad.
I need you back at the sanctum. Now!
Sure.
Hurry!
Everything is shaking. I have a question. Did the book get more damage after I put a page in it? Because if you just slowly upgrade the book as the mission goes on, or you collect pages and shit to make it stronger, then this book may not be as bad as I thought it was. It's probably bad, right?
It took my future. It's taking the labs inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take it.
Is Wyoming a real place? Yes, it's a real place. Hang on. RGB's a little drunk while in my chat, so you guys want me to read out his full message?
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls.
Come on. Just tell me to read it. Is Wee Eoming a Raal place? Reek. R-E-A-I-L. Real. Dude, how much did you have to drink? Clearly more than me. No. It's real. Wyoming's real. No. Wait. What do you mean, wait? Likje 8. Likje 8. Snots.
The indifference approaches. Soon it will take on mass.
Schnots. You might be too drunk for this, man. Did you know Diplock does to drink when dirty were cold but didn't matter because they still cold? Well, that's horrifying.
Tinu! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Blue smiley face. Alright, I'm communing with the gargoyle. This mission doesn't make sense. I don't know if it's RGB's weird form of speech or the fact that I might just be tripping balls because there's a gargoyle reading a book while a human abomination behind me.
But I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead.
I type slow. Okay. Dude, none of my abilities work on this guy. Except raining knives. Raining knives works. Someone tell me what the centipede is and how do I make it stop? Back to the grimoire, back to the damn gargoyle. Alright, fine.
On your first day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Alright, now that you spawned smaller enemies for me to get my 23,000 armor back, I don't think there's any damage you can do that can poke a hole in that. So I'm just going to stand still and shotgun you for a sec. Whatever that weird attack you're doing currently is, never mind. That actually hurt quite a lot. How'd you do that? Can you not do that? Please? Help, I'm scared. Is he healing? No, he got bigger? Dude. Did you know Adolf Hitler was a vegetarian in 1930? Something? I don't know, but he was. Okay, sure, man. I'm running out of shotgun ammo. I got plenty more. I am running out of shield. Armor. Got him. I don't... Sure, man. It sounds rude. Sorry. I apologize. I think you might just be drunk. So everything sounds rude to you. Are you an angry drunk? Why is the statue screaming at me? Why is the statue angry with me? Why did the statue take my robo suit away? Only sure, man. Sound rude. Alright. I'm a little worried about this at the moment. Did I just die? Oh no, I transferred to the other robot. Am I gonna punch this robot? Do I get to pilot the robot in a combat session? Please tell me Robo. Robot versus robot fight. No, but I get to use my transference abilities while inside the robot. What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna go play FPD game, FPS. Alright, go have fun. The fuck just happened? Why does this mission make no sense? Why is this guy's sideburns black, but his goatee and mustache fucking blonde? I hate this mission. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Bryson, explain. I thought I was gonna get to punch the other robot, but no, all I did was caress his cheek. And then he went back to sleep, and now I'm just fucking confused.
While the indifference remains undeterred, I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed, I shall not waver.
Why is the fish talking again? Why can the fish talk to begin with?
The vessels. Repair, rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think. He said, do not let it see you weeping, Lloyd.
Ma called me. Let me go see what's going on. Well, that mission made no fucking sense.
We had a deal. The deal was sugar. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, we end as we began.
I just missed an important cutscene, but I caught the end of it, the last few seconds, where I saw the one who whispers sit next to Albernaric say it's all begun. Now I'm just fucking confused. Even more so.
One must make the best of things.
I bet you just fucking... God damn, this shit's so annoying.
The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The void got in, somehow, again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time. Remain of stalwart.
Okay, so we exchanged Voca for standing.
I'm quite
And we trade Voca to get different Voca. And then Arcaline Dissolution does what exactly?
I walk these halls alone.
Oh, I see.
Entreating.
It allows me to buy things.
Very good, Tenno. I wait upon your pleasure.
And each one of the animals are things too?
The bell. 1 minute, I existed only to eat and flee and breed. The next, I was me. But men, did men have time to be men? Before she and I, we were the last. Did you know that? Without her, there's no more us. No more tag fur and men. No soft calls. No gentle nuzzling muzzle. No little Tagfers. No little Mins. Ever. Fibonacci says we have to trust that it's all part of Papa's plan. How? Why? And now, I have a purpose. So the fish says, to help you in the ways in which I have been instructed. But all I want is to be with her, Min. Papa never wanted anyone to know what he was up to. That's why he built the Netra cells. Little hideaway vaults. Not even Lloyd knows what he got up to. Yeah.
Okay, so you run those missions which give those rewards. Do each of you run a different mission type which gives different rewards?
Come. Ah, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps. You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagfer's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand, and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work!
Sorry, Fish, I didn't hear shit all of what you said. Okay, so you run bounties, which looks like gives the blueprints and shit for all the shits, the new Warframe, the new weapons. Before the Mandonal is okay, so it's the new gun that guy wields. That's interesting. Why are you scared? None of them offer the hammer, though. Yes, none of them offer the hammer.
One does not wipe. Indeed.
Okay, so now there's just one more to talk to.
Hey,
The damn bird.
still got a bunch. Mr. Tagfer is very still and very quiet. Like a dead thing. Ha, green thing, I think that came from jungle. He must be practicing. Mr. Tagfer? Wow, he's really good at that. Dead thing. Is Min a dead thing? Can my friends be dead things? Can I be a dead thing? Oh, Papa will bring her back. Papa can do that. Papa won't let us be dead things. Papa, Bark loves us. Yes, Bark. Yes, Bark. Bark. Mr. Fibonacci. He'd know. Papa's plan. Papa's plan, he said. So,
I think this bird's having a panic attack. Okay, so you're a furniture vendor.
what do you think?
Oh, you're also the vendor for standing. You're the standing vendor as well. Interesting. Here it is, the blueprint for this thing I'm looking at. It does 340 damage. Except it's a charge weapon. so I could charge the melee to make it do more damage. That's not bad. 10 standing, or level 10. Do I even have level 10? Yeah, I'm level 11. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah, just gonna end stream, honestly.